Welcome back to my channel Read with Shubham. So many people have asked me, brother, could you please tell us how do you practice English every day so that we can get the idea and we can also speak English like that. We can also practice English like that. I want to tell you my day starts from practicing English. Soon after getting up in the morning, I listen to the podcast. I have chosen some favorite podcast of mine and I listen to them on daily basis in the morning after waking up. After that, I don't stop. I describe the podcast. If I have understood something from the podcast, I try to describe them. So in listening to the podcast, it takes me 10 minutes and after that I describe for 5 minutes. This is also one kind of practice English to me. You can follow it. Then what I do, I come out of my room, I take my brush and I brush my teeth. So whatever activity I do after that, I always try to speak English about that. For example, if I am brushing my teeth, I say that particular sentence in English. If I am washing my face, I say that sentence in English. Whatever I do, after that I take my breakfast, I also say about some sentences regarding breakfast. You can follow it. And most of the time during the day, wherever I go, whatever I do, I always try to think in English. For example, I am going to a market. So in my journey of going to the market, I see lots of things on the road. So everything I say in English, everything I describe in English. If it is not possible by me to speak in English, I think in English at that time. Thinking in English has helped me a lot in improving my English. If you really want to improve your English, I suggest you to think in English. That will help you a lot. That will help you in making so many sentences in your mind. You know, the native speakers, they think in English. But for us who are not native English speakers, we think in our native language. That's why we are not getting the proper benefit in speaking English. But you can get the benefit once you change your thinking into English. Then in the evening, what do? I speak English for 1 hour. With whom I speak English? I speak English with myself. About what I speak English? I speak about whatever incident has happened today in my life, or whatever I have seen on the mobile phone. I might have watched movie. I might have watched something else on the mobile phone. So I try to describe them. I try to describe any movie. I try to describe the whole day, how I have spent the day, where I have gone, with whom I have talked, what I talk to people. Everything I try to describe in English, and that takes me 1 hour. I don't practice less than 1 hour. I always keep it in mind that I have to practice at least for 1 hour. Practice means speaking practice. Then after that, what I do, I write some sentences in English on my notebook. What I write? I write about topics, I write about the day, I write about my hobby, I write anything that comes in my mind. And writing is helping me to enhance my thoughts. If you are lagging behind in thoughts, I would like to suggest you to start writing. Writing will help you generate your thoughts, and thoughts will help you to speak English properly. Okay, do these type of practices every day. And reading is a part of my life. I cannot separate with reading. I read every day. I read story books, I read self-help books, I read biography, I read motivational books, I read so many books. I also read English newspaper every day. And by reading books or newspaper, I gain knowledge. Because knowledge is a part of life. Your life is incomplete without knowledge. And I think reading books or newspaper is the best source of getting knowledge. You have to read more. And if you don't have enough vocabulary, if you can't remember vocabulary at the time of speaking, I would highly recommend you to read books every day on daily basis. But the problem, we feel so lazy to read books every day. We hardly read for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. After that, we start using the smartphone for different reasons. We don't have the patience to read books. But if you really want to get success in life, reading books should be a part of your life. It should be an integral part of your life. Then only your life will be prosperous. So start reading books every day. Only reading will not help you become a good English speaker. You have to again describe the reading. Whatever you have understood from the reading, you have to describe in your own way. While describing, try to use the vocabulary words that you have learned. That's the process, that's the complete process of practicing English. If you can practice English this way for about 1 year, I can assure you that you will become a fluent English speaker after 1 year. Nobody can stop you from becoming a fluent English speaker if you go this way. So please, it is your choice, it is your life. You should come out of your comfort zone. You should take challenges in your life to make your life better, to make your life static. Guys, our journey of becoming successful is not so easy. You have to make your journey of becoming successful easy. How? By taking challenges in life, by doing hard work, by practicing every day with consistency. Then only you can see your life better. And speaking English is such a thing that is difficult for those who don't practice on daily basis, who don't practice the way that I have told you in this video. But for those who practice English on daily basis, who practice English in a right way, for them learning English is as easy as ABC. So follow the path and become a fluent English speaker. That's all in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Till now, bye bye, take care.